what can I say? You know, not the greatest start. Not the greatest end of June. Here, let me sit you down. It's gonna be a little while. It was June 21st, 4 p.m. It was a normal day. I was moderating my popular Twitch streamer Johnny R301's stream. Because I'm a moderator, you know? Moderating, playing Minecraft with him, just having a laughable fun time. Till my power goes out. I don't know what happened. I assumed, something short-circuited or something, and, let me just say, the rest was quite horrible. I'll sit you down for it. It's gonna be a little while. I'm like, okay, it's just a temporary thing. I thought a minor storm because, I was in my basement at the time where I do most of my moderating and filming. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, I go upstairs, make sure everybody's alright, make sure everything's okay. Look out the window, a branch is hanging over our power line. Quite literally hanging over our power line. It brought the whole power line that produces all of our power just down. It was the only thing holding it up. And across from that is my brother's parked car. So immediately and the wind's 40 miles per hour plus, and raining just as hard. I thought I was in the middle of a tornado, like the eye of the hurricane, maybe. It was literally maybe the most craziest weather I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of types of weather. I've seen fires, I've seen all that. I've never seen anything like this. So we're like on the phone with our dad trying to figure out what happened and see if damage is bad where he works. And he says, no, he didn't even get hit that hard. His work is about 20 minutes away. So I was like, what the heck? About, let's say, 2 hours later, we're bored to death. I'm playing cards with my brother. My mom's like, let's call the power company. We call the power company, and they said, okay. They just put us on hold, so everybody in the neighborhood called them after that, and they said it'd be done at 8:30 p.m. So we were like, okay, let's make sure all the switches are off while we're in bed, so if it does come on in the middle of the night, we're not like waking up. So we do that. I somehow fall asleep in my living room with everybody else has moved at that time. And I'm like, what the heck? I wake up about, I'd say 3 in the morning. I couldn't tell because I had no power. Wake up about 3 in the morning. Look out the window. Branch is still there. I literally was going to lose my mind. I was like, okay, I have a Minecraft tournament to get to, and a bunch of other stuff, and filming, and planning. A lot of my video ideas actually got delayed due to this. I was planning on having a full video spree, and it just didn't happen. Power company the next day we checked the website and it shows you where they're at right now. 17 in our area. 17 in like a 60-mile radius of each other. 17. It was just messy. So we're like trying to call them again. My father then's like, oh wait, we have a generator here. We should plug it into our. Well, I'll bring it over from our workplace so that we can plug in the refrigerator to it so that we literally don't lose all of our food. We get it over. We have to start it up outside just to make sure everything's alright so that when it's inside, we're not like brought it in for nothing. I was called out while in the middle of a game of poker with my little brother, and called out. It's like, "Hey, can you help me with this?" And I was like, "Sure." Um, my father never told me the thing was 245 pounds. So, I was like, okay. Looks like we'll just have to lift it up, and, well, we tried that, and I literally thought my arms were gonna break off. My father was even struggling. I mean, literally, he was like, minutes later, about 2 minutes, actually, no, it's about 5 minutes later, we realized, wait, we can't do this. Our mom comes over. She's probably about the same power level as me. She does a lot of workouts, surprisingly. I shouldn't say surprisingly, that's mean. We're all lifting it. I keep on hitting my knee on the dang thing, on the engine. I was like, mother shucker, dude. I said shucker, by the way. I was like, that hurt like a butt cheek on a stick. We get to the backyard. Everything's fine. We think, alright, we're actually gonna be able to save some of our stuff. No. The thing didn't even start. Our grandparents offered for us to go over, and, well, we were about to accept that offer when a guy shows up. Now, this guy, we thought was like just a scout, but he ended up just cutting down the whole line itself, leaving it on the road. I mean, you don't leave a power line on the road, but just a little. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the power line was literally on my neighbor's car, his truck, to be exact, and, well, I literally thought it wasn't gonna get any worse. Till it does. We call from our neighbor, he's like, yeah, I don't think they're gonna be back, I think they might not come back tomorrow. I get a call, you know, I really thought it was gonna be a positive one, because he's the one that made all the calls in the first place, got everything set up, retired police officer, by the way. Just to hear that, possibly not getting my power back until Thursday, I was on the verge of insanity. To our shock, about 5 hours later, we were dying of heat, first of all. Actually, the day was like 60 degrees out, and it's summer, though. And I was like, oh, it just kept on raining, and there was no sign of stopping. Our power was out, and it was just the worst. Well, I was like, you know what, there are other people, like, actually, that got damaged, like, my best friend's neighbor's car literally had a tree dropped on it, like, that insane. I was like, things could be much worse, I'm not gonna complain about this, until that news, I was like, I can't handle this. Thankfully, 3 hours after that, about 4 o'clock-ish, power's restored. They about 3 bucket trucks come over. They're like, yeah, let's get midway through the process. My father's home, by the way, and he notices there's a power line underneath our neighbor's mailbox that is metal. And he had to point to it and just lead them in the direction, and it was horrible. So, I guess that's what happened. The big storm, to be exact. If you actually want to see more commentary videos, just let me know in the comments. I'd gladly do so. They're actually a lot of fun to make. So, have a good one.